Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about constructivism and stage of development from Jean Piaget. Theory of Jean Piaget is very important from the perspective of any examination related to child development and educational psychology. Jean Piaget was born on 9 August 1996 in Switzerland. He was the elder son of Arthur Piaget, professor of medieval literature at the University of New Zealand, and Rebecca Johnson. Piaget's theory of cognitive development and logical view are together called genetic epistemology. Piaget created the International Center for Genetic Epistemology in Geneva in 1955. As the director of the International Bureau of Education, he declared in 1934 that only education is capable of saving our society from possible collapses, whether violent or gradual. Jean Piaget has constructed theory of cognitive development before the theory of constructivism. So he is called father of constructivism also. His earlier life, after graduation, Jean Piaget moved from Switzerland to Paris, France, and he taught at the Grand Ox Bellis Street School. The school was run by Alfred Binet, developer of the Binet-Simon test. Later, this test revised by Lewis Terman to become the Stanford Binet Intelligence Scale. This scale is very famous to measure the intelligence. Piaget assisted in the making of Binet intelligence test. While this test, when young children were giving wrong answer and the older children and adult did not, Piaget observed it very much keenly and led this theory that young children's cognitive process are inherent different from those of adult. This theory is known as cognitive development theory. He took 16 years to construct this theory and he has taken his own children to experiment this theory. First, let us understand constructivism. Constructivism is one of the theory that explain how people acquire knowledge and learn. According to this theory, people construct their own understanding and knowledge of the world by testing ideas and approaches based on their prior knowledge and experiences. This concept known as philosophy of learning. This theory of constructivism want to tell us that anyone gain knowledge through their previous experience and learning environment and construct new understanding of the world one lives in. According to Brook 1993, constructivism is not a theory of teaching, it is theory about knowledge and learning. There are many theories on constructivism. Two eminent are cognitive constructivism and social cultural constructivism. Cognitive constructivism developed by Jean Piaget. According to Piaget, knowledge is produced in the learner's mind while learning is organizing his experience and cognitive structure. According to Vygotsky, however, knowledge is produced through social and cultural interaction. Where Piaget is giving importance to experiences, their knowledge, Vygotsky tells us that social and cultural interaction inbuilt in one's their knowledge. Epistemological features of constructivism. First, knowledge is constructed rather than innate or passively observed. Knowledge is invented, not discovered. Learning is an active process. All knowledge is personal and idiocentric. All knowledge is socially constructed. Learning is essentially a process of making sense of world. Effective learning requires meaningful, open-ended, challenging problem for the learner to solve. According to Appleton, The origin of the constructivism theory can be traced back to three main fields. First field is development psychology, second is cognitive psychology, both are developed by Jean Piaget. Third is social constructivism of Vygotsky. In my next video, I'll discuss about Vygotsky. In this video, I'm going to discuss about Jean Piaget. The word constructivism is derived from cognitive psychology. So, Jean Piaget is considered as the father of constructivist psychology. Piaget called his theory origination genetic epistemology. A further point where is unique to Piaget's theory is intelligence. It constitutes the core of his theory. According to Siegel, Piaget started from the assumption that human intelligence is a biological adoption of complex organization. Piaget has developed this theory in the stages. These four stages are nothing but how human mind is taking initiative in thinking process. He has divided the thinking process of a child into four stages. These are sensory motor stage from birth to 2 years. Second, pre-operational stage from 2 to 7 years. Third, concrete operational stage from 7 to 12 years. And fourth stage is formal operational stage after 12 years. In sensory motor stage, the child develops the thinking of object permanence. We have seen our home. If young child is there, he will test all the object. He will put all the object into his mouth because he want to understand the object from his sensory motor. In pre-operational stage, the child will be egocentric and the language development takes place. The child will deny to share any object with anyone and everything he'll say, I want, I want. This is called egocentric thought. Concrete operational stage is to develop logical thinking, and here he will lose egocentric behaviorism. In formal operational stage, the child is going to develop abstract thinking. In concrete operational stage, he may develop the logical thinking, but if you will twist the question, he'll be unable to answer it. But in formal operational stage, his abstract thinking is going to develop and he'll be able to answer abstract questions also. Jean Piaget's cognitive development is divided into a process in which schema is framework or room for knowledge, the cognitive or mental structure by which individual intellectually adopt to and organize the environment. Cognitive development is achieved through three interrelated process: organization, adaptation and equilibrium. Assimilation and adaptation and accommodation, these three are interrelated. Assimilation means existing knowledge the child is having already. Accommodation, when child is changing previous knowledge. And equilibrium means permanence of knowledge, when he is adopting new knowledge and he is stick with that knowledge is called the stage of equilibrium. Assimilation to accommodation, the process used to change. This stage of equilibrium is not permanent stage. Whenever child is getting new knowledge, he used to change his prior knowledge and he used to develop new knowledge. For example, once the child learned that if we are mixing sugar in water, it used to dissolve. But on the place of sugar, if he is using other object and it is not dissolving, then the child is gaining the knowledge that all the object is not soluble in water. So the equilibrium used to change. We can adopt the theory of Piaget in our day-to-day classes. The child should provide rich environment to explore their own knowledge. Curriculum should be designed according to the level of child. The teacher should act as facilitator. The teaching technique should be problem based learning, discovery learning, cognitive strategies, and project based learning. Thanks for watching my videos. Please like and subscribe. In next video, I'm going to discuss about Sigmund Freud.